All right, so you've clearly signed up for either AP Calc AB or you're in a Calc 1 class, and you're probably wondering, well, why do I care about calculus? Why did we as humans decide to either discover or invent calculus? Like, why were we seeking it out, sort of? Well, it goes, bits of it, back all the way to the ancient Greeks when they were playing around with infinity. Even though they didn't really believe in infinity, they were still playing around with it and they used it for some stuff, but they still didn't believe in it, which is interesting. And then modern calculus was really born between Newton and Leibniz in like 500 years ago or something. I don't know history that well, right? But calculus solves two main problems. The first is, how can we find the area under this curve, right? So all this red here. The second problem it solves is, what is the instantaneous rate of change at one point, shown in blue, although it is quite a small line that I drew there. And those two ideas, the area is an integral, the blue, or the instantaneous slope, is a derivative. And those are the two big ideas of calculus. To learn those two big ideas, you first have to learn limits. And that's sort of like a quick preview of what this class covers. But as to why we wanted this, well, I don't remember exactly, but I think Newton was looking at some problem with like predicting orbits or something. And point is, he needed to get an infinitely, we knew like when he got an infinitely small change and there would be another infinitely small change, and that was like almost instant. And so that's sort of where it came from. Now, there is a very, very good video on the, I guess, history of calculus. I'll link it up here. It's a really, really good video. It's like half an hour long. But it is worth a watch. As to why you should learn it, well, if you're going to go into almost anything STEM, I think you are required to take Calc 1. If you're going into engineering or physics, you're going to have to take up to Calc 3, if not something beyond that, but that's a later problem. But what if you're just some non-STEM, you're in humanities? Like, why should you take calculus? Well, let's pretend that you don't have to take it for distributive requirement, because that does influence people, and that's understandable. Calculus provides a toolkit to use on top of the existing toolkit you have for math. What does that mean? It means that calculus is where you put all the stuff you've learned and you connect everything with some overarching ideas. Because thus far in your math journey, you've probably taken up to Algebra 2 and geometry, maybe pre-calc, right? So you're probably just wondering, okay, I know a little bit of trig, that came from geometry. Then we had polynomials and rational functions, that was really algebra. But then when algebra got harder, it was some logarithms and exponentials. Calculus, you learn how to apply the same idea to all these different kinds of functions, and you play around with infinitely small and big. So it's not like you're going to learn immensely difficult math that you're going to just have to suffer through, but you're also not going to just have plug and chug, like plug in 3 and then you'll be done for every problem. Like, it challenges you to think of, okay, I know what I have in my toolkit. This is what the problem's asking me. How can I get from here to here using my tools? So yeah, if this little speech has motivated you, I guess, consider sticking around, watching some videos. Like I said, once again, I'll link the video that I found a while ago that was really interesting. And you have a lot of resources to learn calculus online and in person. I'm one of them. The book I have linked in the description below is another. I do recommend it. It is free. You have nothing to lose by clicking on it. And if not, you could always just ask around on YouTube, like just start searching up, because there is a lot of videos. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you stick around.